Hey everybody, and welcome to the one where I don't have a title yet, but I'll swoop back around and put a title here by the end of the day. So I just got back from the gym and I'm making myself breakfast right now. And I don't know how many of you guys drink coffee, but this Life's Too Short for Bad Coffee is really good. I don't know how easy it is to find because I got it at like TJ Maxx. I'm afraid I'm never gonna be able to find it again. I haven't really looked it up online. But if you're looking for something, life's too short for bad coffee, which is true. So talking about coffee, what's your guys' like beverage of choice to be productive? Whether I'm writing or doing development, pretty much all the time I have coffee in my hand. And that's such a cliche, but it's true. But are you guys like tea people or are you like soda people? I almost said pop and I'm showing my Midwestern side. Or water, whatever. What do you guys drink to get like busy? Leave it down below, let me know. All right, so I just finished my breakfast and it's time to start working today. It's another work from home day, so that's why I'm still at home and saying I'm going to work. I'm about to knock out some pages for our website and then I'll be back to talk to you guys a little bit. Brief pause from work to ask a question. Is it not true that the best feeling in the world comes from when you've been like slogging through something that you can't figure out and then it works? I think the only thing that I've ever felt that's been this exciting like at another kind of career or whatever is when you like finish a manuscript as a writer. But man, just like not getting it, and then finally just killing it and it works. I can't think of something better. Hey guys, I just got back from the store grabbing some stuff while I was on lunch and I thought I'd take a moment to talk to y'all. So what I want to talk about today is starting. Now, it's come up a lot in the comments and in emails that people have sent me recently. And basically it's a version of the question, how do I start blank? Now, most of the time that I get this question, it's usually about development, but this can also be applied to writing as well. So how do I start developing or coding or writing? Now, when I think about starting a project, I like to think that it relies on passion. Finishing actually relies on discipline. If we're thinking about passion for a project, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something that you've like come up with yourself. A lot of times when you're trying to get into development, you're building mocks of things. You're building Instagram yourself, or you're building Twitter yourself, or you're building a to-do app that 100 other people have built. So you have to find passion, not necessarily in the idea, but a passion in the process. So understand that like, even though 100 people have built to-do apps, be passionate that like, this is something that a lot of people do to get their foot in the door with code or to understand a particular form of code and how to like make these principles go and like work in motion. Now, if you have an original and creative idea for an app that you want to build, that's usually great because that usually means that you have a ton of passion for it, which means that starting it shouldn't be that difficult. But the flip side of this is starting in the sense of like, where do I begin? The where do I begin question is a big one, and it's hard to overcome that thought when it first hits you, especially if you're a new developer. What I like to do, and especially when I got stuck on things and how do I manage to even like begin this project, the thing that I do is I find a small piece of that project that I know how to do. So say I'm trying to make Facebook and I know how to make a form and I can make a form really well and I can submit a form and I know how to send that to a server. Even if I don't exactly know how I'm going to make the like button work or have comments, I know how I can make the status like section because I know how to submit a form. I may not know how to even make it show up on the page, but I know that I know something. So I start with that. Start with something you know so that you can like start on an upward trajectory instead of having just something as a complete roadblocker as the first thing you try to tackle. Because if there's one thing that kills passion quicker than anything, it's lack of upward trajectory when it comes to the project. If I start a new story that I'm trying to tell and I have no idea where I'm going and I flounder around by page 2, I just want to give up because I have no idea where I'm going. If I start a coding project and I start with the most difficult thing, the thing that I have no idea how to do, I'm probably not going to get it done because I lose that passion. If you're trying to build a big app, there's a lot of problems to solve. It all culminates in one big problem, which is the finishing of the app. But remind yourself that this big problem is broken down into little small chunks of problems. And those problems are probably things that you've solved before. And if they aren't, you have plenty of time to research them. But start with the small stuff that you know. And that way you can at least see, hey, I can do this and I'm on the right path. All right, guys, I'm about to eat my lunch because I am starving, but I will be back in a couple of minutes, more like hours, to talk more to you about starting a project. All right, guys, so I just knocked out the final tweaks for this page that we're working on, and we're just kind of waiting on some copy changes now. So starting is about passion, right? And I know that for me personally, starting a project is never the problem. I always start things and I have a hard time finishing them. So my problem is the discipline side of it. For you, it may be the finding an idea that like really gets you going to like make it something. A good idea for the development world, if you're not knowing where to start on a project or you don't have an idea that really like gets you going, find an open source project that's something that you're passionate about, whether it be something to do with humanitarianism or politics or sports or some sort of open source project that you can like really latch onto and be excited about and try to contribute to that. So if there's like an app that you really enjoy, like something that you just really like and you think it functions amazing and you like the UI or UX or you like the way that it's built, try making it yourself because it's something that you're passionate about. And if you can pull it off, or if you can pull off a small part of it, then that's amazing and it could spark that passion for you to get something started. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today about getting started on projects. I hope you find this information helpful. If you have problems starting projects or if you have problem finishing projects, let me know down in the comments below. What is it that like holds you back? And maybe we can figure out a good solution together. I just wanted to thank everybody who came out for the 1K live stream that I did yesterday as well. And if you missed it, it is still up on my channel. You can check it out, although I'm not live anymore, so I can't answer your questions like right away. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up because they're super awesome and they make me smile. If you like what I'm doing here and you want to follow along in the journey, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. As always, I appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much for all that you do for me. I honestly mean that. And that's all I have for today, so I will see you guys soon. Bye.